Ready? Helen, bring me in the dance hall racket.
All right, good morning, YouTube. You're just watching me struggle try and remove the padding from this dress I got from Walmart last night. Yes, yeah, a Walmart dress. Anyways, there's, I don't know why I need, oh no! What kind of sick monster did this? It's attached. It's literally attached. I just tried to pull it out. Okay. Anyways, good morning, YouTube. How are we doing today? If you're new here, hi, my name is Megan. Welcome back to my channel. We are lifestyle content creators where we share our chaos every single day. Look at what kind of monster they are. Look at, it's freaking attached. Lev shaved his beard, finally. No more grizzly bear. Half of the vlog is gonna be a normal vlog, a normal at-home vlog, and the other half will be us heading, well, maybe I'll put it in a different vlog so I can do a full review. I don't know. We're going to Salem later to do Nocturne's book club. It will be amazing. So make sure you give this video a thumbs up, you subscribe, and you stick around while I struggle to figure out what I'm gonna do with this inside-out boob padding. All right, we're in the bathroom. Let's see if I can back up enough for you guys to see. Nope, you can't see any of the details of it. It's got this cute, like, smocked, there we go, smocked peasant blouse, top, right? I've taken the padding and I've shoved it in the side, and it buttons all the way up the front. It is, the tag says 100% recycled polyester. I mean, it's polyester, it's nothing, but I just thought it was super cute. It's got this little ruffle at the bottom, and I needed it. I thought it would look cute. I thought I could style it well. I need to put some accessories on. I just got a new black ribbon I can put in my hair. You guys haven't seen me put this together yet. So pretty. Love's off to go get coffee, and then I will check in with you after I get coffee. All right, I have half a face of makeup on because I didn't put makeup on already. But we went to A to Z, and then we got lunch at Whole Foods. And I have to give this to Lev. I picked out, they had a new Tech Decks Performance series for Lev. Lev got a new Tech Deck, guys, and it's pink. It's going with our bunny theme. I'm also in the thralls of trying to figure out what dress I want to wear to book club tonight. We went to A to Z because I needed to get a floppy ear bunny. We don't own a floppy ear bunny. That's why we were there, okay? Because we're serious about bunnies. And then they had this pink Tech Deck, and I said I needed it. And so Lev was like, okay, we'll get the rainbow faced Jason Voorhees-esque. I don't know who the DGK. What is that? What brand is that? Is that short for something, or is it just that?
What, DGK?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I can never remember skateboard name, brand names. Babe, did you see how much this was? I just got sticker shocked.
It better
That's
be good.
Yeah, it better be good. That's way more. That's like the price of 4.
That'll be like $10.
Yeah, no, that's like twice as much to 3 times as much. Not those scissors.
Good for the tape.
Not those scissors. Get the kitchen scissors. Jerk's trying to use my sewing scissors.
Just for tape, not for cutting the paper. I get it if I was cutting the paper.
We don't use the sewing scissors. You already are on the shit list today. It's got like, this has got foam. Oh, wait, don't throw away the box.
I'm not throwing away the cardboard. Like.
What? No, let me see the box. I want to look at the box again. It's nice.
I was throwing up.
All right, so here is the fit for Bunny. You guys are yelling. I got a bunny. This is the fit, all right? The next clip you're probably gonna see is me in the car with my mom, so. We are once again stuck in Boston traffic. Oh, Worcester traffic. Worcester. I don't need to go over that again. I'm gonna say this now. When we talk about Bunny, there's probably no way you're not gonna get spoiled. So if you haven't read Bunny, I'm just gonna tell you, if I drop a spoiler, that's all on you, okay? So if you don't really care if I accidentally spoil the book for you, please continue watching. But if not, I gave it 5 stars. 5 out of 5. It was the weirdest fever dream black swan feminist fight club. I don't know what else, like,
I gave it 5 stars.
You gave it 5 stars too.
I thought I was gonna hate it.
Yeah.
Just because I don't like your books.
Hey, I didn't pick this book.
No, I know, but you had it purchased already.
Oh yeah, I had it already at the house.
So I went into it not thinking I was gonna enjoy it, and loved it.
All right. But yeah, it was just so good.
So good.
I had it, and now that we say it's so good, I really liked it. My least favorite review ever to say it's so good, period. That's my least favorite way to
Well,
rate.
I mean,
We're gonna talk about this, like, I guess the story itself is just, oh, okay. It's so open-ended. We're going into this, you're gonna get spoiled, okay? Because there's no way I can discuss the writing style of this book without it being spoiled. Samantha, our main character, is a literary major. What is her major?
Graduate school.
Graduate school for poetry at Warren. So it's kind of this dark academia, Mean Girls-esque vibe. You get that
New England Ivy League school.
Yeah.
You know.
But how much more can I talk about that without spoiling it? Because that is about the extent of no spoiler and how she goes through her school year. Mm-hmm. That is the plot of this book.
Yeah.
With no spoilers. There's a cop up there. That's why they're all switching lanes. I don't know if there's.
Could be an accident.
I think it's
again.
probably another accident. Let this minivan with baby on board go.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Are we not moving? Okay. Anyways, all right. So that being said, again, it's like this really weird fever dream. There's clearly this truck is trying to get over.
Yeah, I was gonna let him. Go ahead.
Are we not going?
I don't know. I'm trying to be nice here. Well, let me give because I have 3 different opinions from all 3 different parts of the book.
Okay.
So, first part of the book I read, and I'm like, oh, I really like this book. It's really well written.
Yeah. Well,
I'm interested in it. Didn't think anything weird about it, really.
Yeah.
Thought maybe Stepford Wives, you know.
But that literally, I feel like that's still a spoiler at this point, like saying this weird, like saying Stepford Wives.
Okay, well, but that was the weirdest, like I didn't get
level.
any horror at all.
No, you're not honest, so your hand gestures are.
Okay. Well,
if you think I do a lot of hand gestures, they're trying to get over.
Well, sorry I just let 2 other people in. Okay. So then the second part.
Wait, what I was gonna say before that car came up was, if you think I talk with a lot of hand gestures, you should see my mom completely out of shot, who doesn't know she's out of shot and doing hand gestures like crazy.
Italian.
Yeah. Okay, so part 2.
I'm just like, this is just fucking weird.
Oh, yeah.
I just don't even understand this. This is just too fucking weird. And I kept telling you that.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is just weird.
It was weird. It was weird. You were huffy about it too.
Yeah.
You were like stomping around. I can't read this. This is weird.
You know.
But then, so in contrast to that, I didn't find it that weird, and I'm an avid horror reader. Mm-hmm. But that is just I just enjoyed this as a very vibey book. So you guys know. The vibes are immaculate, you know. I'll be there.
But when I got to part 3,
yep,
I couldn't put it down. I was like obsessed. I read to 3 in the morning to finish it. I was like,
yeah, and then you woke me up. I was like in my zone. You're like, Megan, did you finish the book?
I like loved it. Like I loved it.
Yeah, you loved it enough so that you came in.
Yeah, I literally came downstairs
and woke me up.
Yeah,
I was like half asleep.
It was so good.
You were in tears.
Yeah,
you were in
tears. I was so sad for her at the end.
Yeah. Okay.
So, like I
and my mom isn't a horror book reader, guys. Actually, she's not a horror book reader. She gave it 5 stars for the vibes and just the writing of it.
So well written. It was so. It made me feel.
Yeah. And those are always 5 stars for me. Mm-hmm. It says lane shift. Which lane are we shifting?
It doesn't matter.
Okay. I just want to keep the GPS open on my phone real quick before. Oh, hey, don't close. Where's how do I get back to the map? There we go. The map's open. Okay. So I gave it 5 stars. If I give you another review of, it was so good. It was a vibe. No thoughts, just vibes, because literally I went upstairs as soon as just the feels. Well, it was vibes too. Yeah. As soon as I went upstairs, I started discussing it with my mom. I'm like, don't ask me that character's name. It's gone. It's already gone. And I just stopped. I did the audiobook because I only have one copy of it and we were trying to read it at the exact same time. So I got the audiobook so I could listen to it at 1.3 speed and catch up with you. But I wish I had this because I would have loved to have taken notes in the margins. I have so many thoughts, and then because I was taking notes in my notebook,
But then
I forgot to take notes because I had my separate notebook.
But then you talked about things that I'm like, oh my god, yes.
Yeah,
like,
okay.
You brought up some subjects.
Alright.
Like, I had the same feelings on some things, and I'm not giving it away.
But yeah.
There are other points that you brought up, and I'm like, oh my god, yes, that's totally...
Okay, so moving forward, you know what, I'll talk about the spoilers after book club so you guys can get a little bit of a vibe of the book club before I spoil it, because I can go so in depth.
It's such a good book to talk about.
It really
There's
is.
so much to talk about.
So Katie, one of the YouTube members, she read it before, because we were actually reading this for my membership, as our membership book club, and none of us could get the book at the same time. So we're all kind of like waiting for each other to finish it, and without spoiling it for the other ones. And it's such the text that I was sending her, I texted her and she's like, I heard my phone ding and I knew it was Megan with an update on the book. She was waiting for me.
Yeah.
But it was just Donnie Darko, Black Swan, Fight Club, so you guys kind of get the vibe, right? If I say all of these movies, you kind of know what the gist, what you're getting yourself into without telling you too much.
But you don't get, I didn't get that to the third part.
Oh, I got it very early on.
Yeah.
Very early on.
And I didn't.
Because you've never seen Donnie Darko?
Yeah, no.
Which also has a rabbit in it. The really scary rabbit. This is very loud right here. Right. A little bit less airplane atmosphere noise from the road. The road's a little bit better here. What to say now, other than the fact that you said I was pointing out things that you didn't think about in it, without getting into spoilers yet.
Yeah.
I loved it. Again, I just, as always, went into this one blind and just kind of went along for the journey, which it was one hell of a journey. It was like a fever dream, sweat it out, bad acid trip, and like, it was like, it feels like Act 2, okay, so it feels like Act 2 was really the peak of a trip. It got the weirdest in Act 2, and then you're
so weird.
but like it goes like you're coming up, you're like getting the climax, and then again you hit the peak of your trip, and then it's a decline back down once you get to the weirdest point, which kind of, I don't know, like a little arc.
Yeah, but then I mean there was still a lot of weirdness in the third part.
Of course, but it wasn't nearly.
But it made sense.
But it made sense because you already knew what you were doing, like a trip. Honestly, like you already knew that you're in it. It was just so. There's so many points that I want to see what everybody else says before I talk about.
I know, right?
What I
see
said.
If they get it, like if they get the same.
Well, there's just so many things to it.
Interpretations, too,
Yeah,
you know?
like I said,
like we were talking about the last, like, was that real, the last
Yeah,
guy,
I know, exactly.
You know?
Was this way? Because I don't know who's gonna be there, but Lauren was the one who picked this Glamour Possum. She's wrote her own books. This was her book. She's pretty smart. No, I don't know her. I don't know the name of her book, so I can't plug her books. But I just want to know what everybody else thinks. Because I'm looking back at my text with everybody. I don't know. It just feels like such a feminine rage of Fight Club and Black Swan. I know you don't see that, but
I don't see rage.
You don't know. You don't read feminine rage literature. Goddess of Filth was definitely feminine rage.
But what did Katie, you never told me what the discussion you had with her. Did she get the same kind of feel that you and I did?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, yes, to an extent. Of what it is. Sorry, I'm like going back through. Again, I'm really just trying not to spoil it to you guys. I will spoil it for you after book club, after I absorb what everybody else has to say, but I really just want to make this as long as spoiler free as possible. But yes, and she couldn't decide if she loved it or hated it. Yes, because it was just so weird. Like, but she still gave it 4 out of 5 stars. And I believe Erica also.
Didn't know she loved or hated it.
It like if how she felt. Oh, no, not Erica. Katie didn't know how she felt. I'm sorry, Katie, if I'm putting words in your mouth, but that was. I'm trying not to spoil the spoiler parts that we talked about. I know you're gonna watch this. The same with Erica. Where's your messages, guys? There we go. What did you say? Oh, it was vibes.
Yeah.
It was. The cliff notes is it was vibes. It was weird. This is the mutual discussion of.
Well, I mean, that was what I said for
I know. But that's just what it is.
Yeah.
All right, I think I've said it was fun. It was entertaining. It was so good. It was weird. Enough times until we get it. I loved it too. I really want to read Rogue now, which is the one that just came out. I don't know. There's apparently
Proceed to the root.
Proceed to the root. Oh,
Uh-oh.
why did it tell us we didn't get off the route?
Oh fuck! So we were supposed to do 495.
Shoot, it didn't tell me to change.
Continue straight.
It's not. It didn't change our estimated arrival time. All right, I gotta go and direct with the GPS because it's on my lap. We gotta turn Aerosmith down because he copyrighted. All right, what cookies do we get for the car? No,
Oh, sorry.
I wasn't actually asking. I was not asking you. I have the camera on.
Okay.
Oh, you got one of the shark ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's random.
I want this little thing. Oh wait, what's on it?
Pentacolor?
Yeah. Oh, what is that? What is that thing?
Those are the almond ones.
This one?
Yeah.
Do you want this one or can I eat this one?
You can eat it.
Okay.
It's good. Like I said, I took a little variety out of the. I want one too.
What do you want?
The raspberry looking one.
The hard one or the one with the raspberry filling?
The raspberry middle. That one.
There you go. I'm just trying to get it with one hand in the camera. Boop. There we go. All right, camera off. What?
This one's good.
Oh, I got it all over me. Oh, this is exactly what I wanted. Except I'm gonna be covered in chocolate. And I don't have wet wipes. Okay. Right, so I just stopped in Die With Your Boots On because Open Casket was doing a pop-up in there and I forgot to tell you guys the car broke again. Same problem this time. Right before we left, so we were borrowing my grandma's car, which I think no, maybe I texted somebody saying that we were driving my grandma's car, but we are now walking. But yeah, I had to pick up 2 skirts. I'll show you guys after. They were super cute. Alright, we're coming. Oh, I got long legs. We stretching. Yeah, I want some tiny books to the bookshelf.
Really sorry. We have to add Bunny to the
bookshelf.
Beautiful. Wait, so you're gonna make little books for every time?
Yeah.
So what am I gonna take you to the first one?
So like the first book or the
No, I
first
mean the
book?
first.
It took me a few weeks.
You make them?
It's so cute.
I got it. I know.
Yeah, so all of the first year is like this shelf.
The shelf. Oh my gosh. Oh, I didn't even change it. I'm leaving book club with the vegetable platter. I'm completely out of focus. Mom is completely out of focus behind us. Essex Street. Not a soul in sight. Can you tell I just walked back in the sweltering heat? Can you tell we're in the car? There's sirens going. Must be what, Eastern Mass. Ooh, ambulance. I'm taking the heels off. We left the car light on apparently, which we're like, oh no. That was literally the scariest 5 minutes that we didn't think the car was gonna turn over. Anyways, another great book club. You good or no? Not yet?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm just wondering if I want to go 10 minutes longer to do Route 2.
What do you think? I got a blister on my toe.
Yeah.
I mean, not that it affects which way we decide to choose to go. I just have a blister on my toe. I wore the fancy Louis Vuitton knockoff heels today from Amazon. I will make sure to link them down below. I say that and I probably will forget to link them. So if you guys want my shoes, which are these lovely, these guys, let me know, okay? Let me know. I think, you want to take the Pike?
Yeah.
Just because the Pike's easier. Oh. Ow, that's a blister. I just touched it. I didn't put moleskin on. We don't have the Disney bag. I love book club. I'm gonna close this door.
Starting to 6 Maple Street.
6 Maple Street?
Yeah.
Good thing I'm not cutting that out. That's not actually our address. So, joke's on you guys if you try and find me. That's your drink right there. You have enough battery to get us home? Because my
Well,
phone's...
I have enough battery to get us to
The Pike?
The Pike.
Okay, good. You good?
Yeah.
So, leaving the car light on, we walked up to the car and we're like, why is the light on? It was the mirror light. We thought the battery was gonna be dead.
Freaked me out a little.
Yeah, I mean, validly. I mean, the universe just wants to be like, knock us down a notch every time, but let me buckle. Let me buckle. I love book club. It was so interesting to see the variety because clearly people read it twice and still didn't get to the level of what I thought, which is really interesting to me. So personally to me, you're ready for spoilers because I'm gonna give you spoilers at this point. Are you ready? Are you okay? Or do you want me not to film right now?
You can film.
Okay, I just wanna make sure you're okay because I don't wanna talk. We gotta go that. Do you need me to second?
No.
I think she was schizophrenic the entire time. I think it was an undertone. It is so open and so wide and there's such a vast majority of, oh my god, that is a gaggle of dude bros.
Yep.
There's just such an open-ended answer to it. I really think that our main character, Samantha Mackey, is schizophrenic. There are a couple of things that lead me to believe that, but there is specifically a scene while she's on the bus where there is a woman on there reading a pamphlet where she's checking it off of the signs of schizophrenia. All right, guys, it is Megan almost a week. It's been over a week since book club, and I never came back to the camera after the after that clip. We were just trying to get going and where we needed to go. So I don't know. I never turned it back on. And then I got home and I was exhausted and I fell directly asleep. And then we just started going for the following week. Anyways, I absolutely love Bunny. 5 stars from me. I feel that Samantha was incredibly schizophrenic and that the characters of the book, all of, like, so the bunnies who are a more Stedford wife character, right, are the normies. Like, so as somebody who has mental health issues, and I don't know if anybody else like just kind of like feels this way, but you're never perfect enough to be in the normal population, right? And that your idea, like, normal people are so much like, are too perfect. So like a Stepford wife, and that's why the bunnies are like these very little girl, cutesy, soft souls, because a lot of the time you just feel so hurt and harsh about it. And the thing that I kept talking about in the car with my mom that she didn't realize was, I said, I don't think Jonah was real. I think Jonah was a secondary character, like made up character. I think all of the characters represented pieces of what her psyche needed in the time of the story, in the plot. Obviously, we know that with, oh my goodness, I forgot, Ava. Ava was never there. Ava was completely made up the entire time. And that's why I kept saying Black Swan. There's a whole scene with a swan, right? So we're past spoilers. But I don't feel that Jonah was real, because there's a scene at the dinner party where they talk about Jonah, like the bunnies, trying to give her medication to calm her down. And I think she was in some sort of like coma medicated like hallucination in a hospital, and the bunnies could like were the either like somebody in group therapy, or they were just people in general, and that they kept trying to give her Tic Tacs to calm her down and make her normal, to make them one of hers, and she just never wanted it. And that's when she started, Ava tells her to stop taking it and rejecting it. There's also a similar scene with Jonah, who at the dinner party is like, hey, do you need something? Here is I got a baggie. I got some goodies here. And what I had said at book club is they describe them as being brightly colored poisonous beetles, right? And those aren't bright colored medications aren't the fun ones. And he's supposed to be a user. And I just say that because I know. It's just a fact I know. So when they refer to them as being so bright and colorful, I immediately think of the things that are like mood stabilizers and things like that that have like a bright, like, or a bluer color, like a more brightly colored casing, honestly. Also, nobody at book club talked about the rose colored glasses that she wears while she's taking the bunny's Tic Tacs. And how she's just looking through life through rose-colored glasses. If you're not familiar with that saying, it obviously means to be like romanticizing it and just trying to see the best side of everything, even if it's not the best thing. And then again, with Jonah not being real, there's a scene at the end where the poets are giving her like this really weird a look, because she's talking to Jonah, and basically she's like, oh, I could just create somebody else who will always be there for me. And then she invites Jonah to go back to the house with her, right? And then when he responds, it says the mud says yes. But it doesn't say Jonah says yes. It says something inanimate is yes. So again, I don't think anybody was real. Except maybe the teachers. The teachers might have been real to some level. Whether she's hallucinating these characters in an exaggerated form and they're all real people, or they're just completely made up like Ava in themselves. Overall, I loved this fever dream bad acid trip of a book. I'm very excited to try Rogue after that. So with that being said, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, you subscribe, and you stick around. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.